mouth?
Put a dick in your mouth. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Who Will Go First. I'm Jerome.
I'm Nick.
And this is the show where we have a set goal of gamerscore that we're trying to get by the end of the year, and we both will probably fail.
I'm not failing. Fuck you.
I probably will. This week I am going to talk a lot about South Park. I actually am I did one achievement guide. I'm doing another one. I think it's going to come out Monday or Wednesday.
So you really like South Park?
Yeah, but before I get too far into that, we'll get into the games you played this week, because then I can just go on and on about South Park.
Oh, are you gonna do that?
Probably. So I'll let you go first. So what did you play this week?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I played that too. That was shit.
How far did you get into it?
I did the first 3 chapters, I believe, and I just didn't care.
Yeah.
Like, the last one was okay, but like, did they like the first like little scene? You have to watch every goddamn character fall off the map, and then I'm doing a little spill. Oh no, it's my turn. It was just so stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And
I didn't finish.
I
it.
really look forward every time there's a Batman one up, 'cause those ones are really good.
I didn't think the last one was that great, but it was okay.
It's better than any of the Guardians of the Galaxies.
For sure.
So I did the first 2 chapters, and I've been wanting to go back, but I'm like, I could just play South Park. So
Really all I've played is Destiny and Madden, so that's why I haven't got a lot of achievements.
Yeah, I did play a little Destiny. We both got the get 15 exotic armor achievements finally.
Yeah,
We got that. That was like 2 weeks
I
ago,
felt
but
like
it's
I got
been
32
since
of
we
them
got that.
before I got the
I know
achievement.
it really did seem like I had way more armor. I mean, the game is a little glitchy with achievements.
Yeah, a little.
Well, especially for you. It only happened twice for me.
Every achievement I gotta log in and log out. And
Yeah, that's annoying.
yeah, but I mean, it's still the game's so much fun. I could just.
Yeah, I haven't played it since South Park came out. I probably maybe will play some tonight. I don't know. 'Cause I don't want to get too far away from it and then be like, oh god, what am I doing? Like, I probably won't be that way, but I don't want to stop playing it.
You want to keep it fresh.
Yeah.
That's why I mix in a little Madden and a little Destiny, and then I like play something else.
Yeah. Have you played that racing game you downloaded? It was free, right? It was like Forza or something.
No, I haven't even tried it.
I did a little bit. I got like maybe 25, 30 points in that game.
Oh really?
Yeah. I just listened to a podcast and played it. It was pretty fun. I only drove in first person, which maybe kind of sucked, but eventually I got the hang of it. Like, I think I was first place like almost every time. Like maybe 2 races, I was like second. It's pretty easy.
You know, I want to go in the store and just find like a game for like $8 where I can get like 800 points in like an hour.
See, that's where you like really beat me in the show.
Yeah.
It's because like you'll do that and I'll be like, oh, the game is like if a game is really fun, I'll play the hell out of it.
Yeah.
But if it's just slightly shitty, I just give up right away.
It just depends. Like, it's got to be a little fun for me to do it. I just need a
Yeah,
little.
but see,
fun.
it could just be to me. It's gotta be like overall a good game.
Well, getting 800 points an hour is fun for me.
If it comes quickly, yeah, I
haven't
can
done it
see
in a
that.
while.
Yeah, this is the first time in like probably weeks on the show. Probably one of the reasons why we're only doing like once a month now
It's because we haven't been
is
getting
because
achievements.
we've been like we'd play the Telltale games and then maybe play some Destiny and then like maybe another game here or there. But we were getting like 400 a week, which more than the average person probably doesn't even get that much.
Right.
But most people that would make a show about getting achievements would get like, oh, I got 1,000, I got 10,000 this week.
The thing
you
is
know?
that we started this January 1st. It's now October.
Actually, we started in December, didn't we? Because we did like the episode 0.
Okay, we started getting achievements January 1st. They started counting January 1st. It's October. I mean, that's a long time. We got 2 months. So in 2 months, you need to get 7,039 points. There's
No fucking way.
Yeah.
I'll
Now,
maybe get 2,000 in that time,
you can still play Stick of Truth.
which I'm excited about. That because that game was fun for me before, so and like I should know how to do any problem I have
I'm
in the
gonna
game.
buy Wolfenstein in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
We get Call of Duty.
they already got that downloaded.
Yeah. I mean, there's a possible 2,500 maybe, not 3,000.
No, I'll probably get like 2,000.
Yeah, that leaves you like 5,000 shy.
Yeah. So do you want to read the scores and then I'll talk about some South Park?
Okay, so and for my goal, I need 4,423.
That is a lot more doable.
Yeah, for sure. Especially for me.
It's a little annoying that Hess made his goal, but his goal was so short that it
Well,
almost
and
doesn't
his
count.
new goal, we made him a new goal, is 7,500, so he needs 945 points, which it's
That's very doable.
doable for us, not necessarily for him.
It's true. Especially now, 'cause, I mean, oh my god. I wish we could record Hess in his audio, like his screen and his audio of him playing Destiny, because that motherfucker gets a lot. He does not know how to use a mini-map, and it's just
My favorite was the first one we played, and we're like, you have to go up this guy and talk to him, then he's gonna give you this thing. You go down and you hit this flag, and then we can do the mission. We had already done the mission on 2 characters.
Yeah, so we couldn't see the flag or anything.
So we knew where it was, and then he's just wandering around, not paying attention. We're like, did he tell you to get the flag? And he's like, oh, I don't know, I wasn't listening to him.
And he's like, how the fuck would I know? We're like,
well,
we told you to talk to the guy. Or how about, it was the first mission that you have to be level 15 to play on Destiny. And I'm like, yeah, the flag. I know the flag's right here because me and Nick did the mission. It's right here. He goes, driving away from the. No, Hess. I think it's supposed to be right here. He's like, oh, it's telling me to go this way. I'm like, no. Okay, whatever. I'm just standing here. And then he turns and he's like, yeah, oh, guys, it's right here. And you go, motherfucker, he was telling you the entire time to go out there. He goes, oh, he was?
Yeah. Did you eat a cup of dick soup? He's calling me a dick.
I gotta admit that was funny because, like, he's kind of a dick when we play Destiny, but I think it's funny. And Hess goes, oh, did you eat another bowl of dick soup today, huh, Nick?
Wow. I do when I fucking play with him.
It's funny.
Fucking no going motherfucker. All right, so your goal is 120,000.
Yep.
You're not gonna get it. Hess's goal is 7,500. Mine's 200,000. But so since we recorded the last one, which I don't know when that was, 3 weeks ago.
Probably like a month ago, something like that.
Hess scored 90 points.
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah. I scored 785.
That's not bad, but although for a month, that's pretty shitty.
Yeah. And then you scored 1,645.
And that's how it should be the rest of these episodes.
It will not be.
I know. Maybe
if they come out with like 3 more South Park games,
maybe the next one because I'm gonna play the next South Park.
Like you
game.
literally haven't left your room in 2 days because you've been playing South Park.
That's not true. I go to the gym every day and then I come home and we talk about Flash or Arrow or whatever. I edit the video and come back in here and play South Park.
That's probably all you do.
Yeah, I make sure our videos are done and then I play South. Although I did a video in South Park too. It took me all fucking day because Damien was crying every 10 seconds, but I got the video done.
Yeah. So right now you're at 112,961. You couldn't get to 113. That would have bugged the shit out of me. I would have got 39 points before you got any.
You know, I don't know when this happened, but like, cause I was into gamers for way before you were. I've said this 1,000 times on here.
Yeah.
But I was like really into it. Then you're like, who likes gamerscore? It's just a number, dude. And I was like,
I've never said it's just a number, dude.
And I was like, what?
I don't think I said dude.
And I was like, I like it. And then like all of a sudden, all of a sudden you're way into it. And like kind of like pop figure stuff too. Like I still like him, but it's like, oh, he's into him now. It's like a little bit less I care about it.
That's kind of how I feel about like Supergirl, Arrow, Flash.
Oh, you like him? I liked him first. What the fuck do you mean?
No, I'm just kidding. That's why I refuse to watch Legends and Walking Dead tonight. Jesus Christ. No, I don't know. It's your fault. You the one who got me started on it, so
I know.
fuck off.
Is that all the scores?
That's all 3 of them.
Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about South Park. I'm gonna try not to spoil any of the game for people.
Really? I don't believe you.
I'm gonna try not to. I might accidentally.
So that kind of means that you're going to.
Maybe. So I'm just gonna make spoiler warning if you haven't played South Park. I won't say major things.
Should I say how far I've gotten in the game?
He's played 5. He hasn't even picked a superpower yet.
I got an achievement for pooping.
Yeah, everybody gets that. I got that in the Stick of Truth already too. So I really, really enjoyed it. A couple of things that I want to like compare it to the last game is, I played because you get it for free. I put in Stick of Truth after I beat the game to see what some differences were.
Yeah.
And the creative class in Stick of Truth was way more advanced, like way different hairs, way different colors, like all kind. Like they went way more into it in that one, almost like that South Park like generator. You can go to the website and make your own character. It was a lot more like that. This one was kind of like, whatever, you know, you're not really in that. You're not in your normal form majority of the time, anyways, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, okay.
But like I kind of liked it in the other one. But then another thing, I didn't even realize this playing the game until I went back and played Stick of Truth, is that in Fractured Butthole, there's really no reason to switch your outfit. Like you can just get the generic outfit they give you and stay there the entire time. But in Stick of Truth, like you unlock different armors, kind of like Destiny, different like swords and different like crossbows and stuff like that, and different magic abilities that
do things
that they do things better and give you more armor. So like if you still use a level 1 armor by the end of the game, there's no way you'd beat the final boss.
Oh, I got you.
This game, it's like you totally could. It's totally doable.
Oh,
which
really?
makes it a little easier. But like I liked like, oh, I got a new sword and stuff like that. That was cool in the other game.
Right.
But like I kind of forgot about that playing game. So like that's not like a bad thing. It just shows that like there is some differences. But other than like those little things, it's basically like the same game. I mean, it literally takes place the next day after Stick of Truth.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't play Stick of Truth.
Yeah. But I thought it was really funny. It was very funny, very edgy. There's a lot of things I was like, oh, I could do an achievement guide for this thing. Oh, but I gotta go in the strip club and there's girls with their titties out, so I can't do that for YouTube. So like, there's a lot of stuff like that.
Their little cartoon nipples?
I could, but that'd be a lot of work for an achievement guide. But and like there's like a lap dance mini games and stuff like that. But there's a couple of things like this is like the type of game that it happens to me actually kind of a lot, where the game has actually a little bit difficulty, where like you have to strategize kind of how you're like what other superpower people you're gonna have with you, because like some people might heal and other people have like turns they can place out and stuff like that. For like the main bad guys, and it happens a lot where like you have to beat different ways of bad guys, and then you get to the big boss, and then I would die at the boss, and I have to defeat all the guys again. So after like the 4th time doing that, because you know how I hate doing things multiple times.
Well, anybody hates that shit.
Yeah. So like I was like, fuck, I'm done. I'm done for the night. I just can't. Oh, but what else am I gonna do? I guess I'll just keep playing. And and then all of a sudden I continue. Then I eventually beat it. But that happened multiple times. Where like the person I was fighting, like especially towards the end, like maybe like the last 4 bosses, was like really hard, and I almost quit the game multiple times. And I was like, well, no, because I'm just gonna want to keep playing the game. Like when I don't want to have to be stuck at this part next time I play the game.
What level did you play it on?
I just played it on normal white. I don't think that really changes the difficulty.
Well,
because
but
there is an
achievement to beat it on the hardest difficulty.
Yeah, well, because I've watched a few people do Let's Plays, and they've played as the black kid, and it doesn't seem that much more difficult.
Well, then why didn't you play it on that?
Well, I didn't know until after the fact. I just wanted the guy to look like me as much as I could.
Oh, you don't look black?
No. But then it's funny is I got really lucky, and I've actually looked it up, and there's a couple of people that had this glitch happen to them, and I guess it is going to get patched soon. But if it wasn't for this glitch, I probably wouldn't have beaten the game still, because I just couldn't get past. Like, so this is the part that it's going to be kind of spoilery for. The end of the game, you travel back in time. You remember the opening of the game, like where you're fighting through the town as like the Stick of Truth people?
Yeah.
You travel back in time and you fight your team from the first game to try to go get to Cartman. So as you're doing that, like I beat the waves of people, but then you keep having to fight yourself, and like they keep resurrecting people, and I just kept dying and dying. I probably played that part for an hour and a half total.
Jesus fucking Christ.
But Mosquito, who is Stan.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
He can't die. Something happens where they keep knocking him down, and his character lays down like he's dead, but you keep getting his turn, so he just can't die. And then when that happens, my character couldn't lose health.
Oh.
So it just kept happening, but then eventually, it seems like it shortens out. Like all of a sudden the glitch gets fixed. So like when that happens, you kind of have to take advantage of it and keep doing your turns and all that, and trying to beat everybody. So that happened to me. So I kept using my Mosquito, and I kept like using him to like you can do abilities that like it causes a bleed effect on people. So like after every turn they bleed a little bit, so they take damage constantly, basically throughout the whole round.
Oh right.
So I kept doing that. And I was like, I finally beat it only because the game glitched. And that happened like twice to me on like the final couple bosses. The game glitched.
Didn't that shit happen to you in BioShock?
Yeah, in BioShock, the handyman, you know the part in BioShock where you're swinging around all this stuff? Like, it's like towards the end, like all the 100 bad guys and the handyman's there swinging with you. That happened to me, and he lands, and I did something to him, and he goes, whoop, and fell off the map. I was like, oh, cool, that was easy.
And then at the end, you were playing the George Washington and the Lincolns or whoever they're coming after you. They got like stuck in a room, and you just got to kill them.
Yeah, that happened too. Yeah, I think it's partly because like I rushed through the game, kind of like Netflix shows and stuff, where it probably ruins it for me. But I rushed through it because I just want to beat it as quick as I can, and like all the glitches and stuff are still there. There's a couple times, like you can even see it in my achievement guide when I say go back to Cartman's mom and you get brownies from her. She's standing in the kitchen, but like she's not there. So a couple times I had to refilm that part multiple times because she just kept not being there. But eventually I just left it in because like she was standing there. So like if you hit A, she appears. But like, the game is very glitchy, but it's like none of the glitches actually hurt you. It's all like, oh, it helped me out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess that's good.
Yeah, but I really like the game. I definitely recommend it, especially if you've played the first game and you really liked it.
Well, the cool thing is if you buy it, you get the first one free.
Yeah, that is really cool.
I didn't know that when I bought it.
I watched, they put out a trailer like a year ago with interviewing the team and all that, which is really weird watching that because you see like a lot of little differences in the game, like the big fart effect, because like you fart in time travel and all that, looks completely different. And like there's a thing called fart core where you get Kyle and like he jumps on your back and you keep farting. It's how you get on top of buildings to get like treasure chests and shit like that. It sounds really stupid when you talk about it.
Yeah, it does.
But like that was like a different button, and like you can see a little different. There's like some different characters in the game that actually didn't make it to this one, stuff like that. Like if you watch their like thing from a year ago, but then at the end it still says purchase the game now and get Stick of Truth for free.
Oh, really?
And I was like, oh, wow, so they were playing that the entire time.
Mm.
But it makes sense because, like, it takes place the next day and, like, stuff like that. And
Well, and that Stick
and
of
plus
Truth came out right when
the one came out, yeah.
And so
I think that's the last game I played on the 360.
yeah, and I was too lazy to plug in the 360 to try it.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't want to, like, get too much in the game because it just came out. I don't want to spoil a lot of things. But I think it's very fun and very easy achievements. I got, like, 765 points in total, I think, now.
I have 15.
I mean, if you play it, because I know you're not really into it because, like, the turn-based turns and all that, and, like...
Yeah, it's
the way
just
it
not my cup of tea.
But I really enjoyed it, especially because, like, it's like watching a really, really long South Park episode. And, like,
Well, that part sounds
it's just,
fun.
like, so goofy.
I want to give it a chance because I don't usually play games like that, and I don't. But I like South Park. I mean, I haven't watched South Park in fucking years, probably.
I only watched the newest episode of South Park because it was a prequel to this thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I want to give it a chance, just like, and then if I like it, give Stick of Truth a chance too. But
yeah,
if I don't give it a chance for Wolfenstein, I'm playing Wolfenstein first because that's more my type of game.
Yeah, it's just funny because like this game, like this style of how the game is, I normally don't like. But their way of making it, they have ways of making it goofy, but then also taking it seriously, like how you have to strategize and stuff like that. It makes me actually like that style of game. But if it wasn't South Park and it was just like something else and there's a real story and all that stuff, I don't think I would enjoy that.
If it wasn't South
style
Park,
of game.
I wouldn't even give it a chance.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Was there anything else you want to say? Any games you played or looking forward to, anything like that before we end this?
No, I mean, I'm looking forward to Call of Duty. We've talked about that for like 8 months now.
Yeah,
it's the first time.
I'm super excited for Call of Duty.
It's the first time I've been excited for Call of Duty
in a
like
long time.
4 years,
Since probably
years.
World at War, maybe even.
No, I mean we were excited
Black Ops.
We were excited for Black Ops in Modern
Yeah.
Warfare 2 and 3.
I guess, yeah. Because that's when we were still playing with like Links and Cherry Bomb and Brime and everybody.
Yeah. And we'd still, prestige 10 times and fucking, or at least I would.
Maybe I played one game of the newest one online. That's it.
I haven't.
And that was because I was gonna record it for footage for this, for like background footage.
And didn't you hate it?
And yeah, it was so terrible. I quit and played like COD 4 for it or something.
I kind of want to do something where to challenge each of us to get to prestige 10.
Yeah, we did a show previously. Like I don't even know.
That was in Ghost.
What was it? It was either Ghost or Advanced Warfare. Which I get those ones mixed up.
Yeah, me too.
But we did. It was like everybody does this. They watch us try to get to Prestige Master, except it wasn't like our games each time. It was just we each picked our best gameplay of the week.
Yeah.
And then we sat down and we just did voiceover for it and talked about the game. Like, oh, I did this week and like whatever. Talked like for 15 minutes about Call of Duty each week. Like, oh, I'm this Prestige now.
Yeah, and then about 4 weeks in, we stopped playing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Which we could do again.
I want to do that again. But we probably will quit again. But it was fun while it lasted.
The problem is too is if we're playing Call of Duty, if we do it, and then we're not getting achievements. So it's a hard balance.
Yeah, it really is.
So, but if I just get 4,000 points, then I could do that the whole time.
It's true.
So.
But I think that's the end of Who Will Quote First this week. I don't know when the next episode will be. Probably in like a couple weeks.
Probably when Call of Duty comes out.
Yeah.
At least. I mean, that's like the 3rd of November.
It's true, yeah. I want to try doing some kind of live stream for that, but I don't know. We'll figure it out.
It's your mother's birthday. It's not happening.
She can live stream with us.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Thanks for watching Who Will Quote First. We'll see you guys in a couple of weeks.